Peculiar movement. This UFO video is extremely compelling. So, on a seemingly normal day in Mexico's capital city, multiple witnesses captured astonishing footage of an unidentified flying object, behaving in the most bizarre way possible. Take a look.
Helicopter can maneuver like this mind-boggling flying object caught on tape.
The object flies into the cloud, out of the cloud, back into the cloud, out of the cloud.
The video shows what appears to look like a white, oval-shaped object flying near the clouds. At first, the UFO can be seen slowly drifting from one cloud to another. But then, in the most peculiar manner, it flies directly into the cloud, disappearing completely from sight. But the strange events were just beginning. Only moments later, the craft emerges from the same cloud, moves a short distance away, and incredibly proceeds to fly back into the cloud a second time before finally exiting again. The UFO's ability to easily move back and forth in and out of the cloud showed skills no regular aircraft could duplicate. Conventional planes and helicopters cannot freely move through a cloud like that without risking seriously hazardous conditions and potential crashes. Yet this mysterious craft glided through the cloud repeatedly, almost as if toying and defying the laws of aerodynamics. The way it entered, exited, and then re-entered the same cloud showed unimaginable control and maneuverability far beyond our own flight capabilities. When the mind-boggling footage came to light, military experts and aviation professionals were stunned by this sighting. They unanimously agreed the UFO's cloud movements were not replicable by any known human technology or aircraft. With no normal explanation present to explain the object's bizarre maneuvers, theorists offered an unconventional possibility: that the craft was likely constructed using advanced technology and was being operated by something entirely unknown and far beyond from this world. Some skeptics dismissed this footage as a hoax. However, after thorough examinations and overwhelming reports from serious analysis and experts, it was widely agreed that something truly strange did happen over Mexico City in 1992. But what are your thoughts on this one? Do you think this incident was totally faked? Or something really otherworldly did take place? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. The UFO Case of Marcello Ciccone, June 18, 1979, Italy. Italian Air Force pilot Marcello Giancarlo Ciccone was returning back from a photographic survey over the skies near Rovigo in Italy. While flying over the region from Rovigo to the Colli d'Abano Terme, he got a radio message from the control tower at the military airport of St. Angelo di Treviso, which is his base. They asked him to communicate with the airbase in Istria because their radar had picked up something strange in the sky near Quinto di Treviso, which is very close to his location. Ciccone, a member of the 14th Wing of the Italian Air Force, was aboard a G91R aircraft fitted with 4 Vinton cameras positioned strategically around the cockpit. Using these cameras, he conducted photographic surveys as part of his duties. Upon spotting an unidentified object on the radar, he coordinated with ground control to investigate further. Initially, he thought it might be a solar UFO, but upon closer inspection, he realized it was something else entirely. Something more mysterious. The object, resembling a dull black fuel tank, had distinctive features: a slightly flattened upper part, with 2 protrusions resembling mustaches, and a milky white dome underneath. What's truly interesting about this object is that its surface characteristics prevented light refraction. Estimated to be 6 to 8 meters long and 3 meters wide, it hovered vertically above Treviso Military Airport at an altitude of about 1,300 meters during the encounter. Ciccone, an experienced pilot with over 3,000 hours of flight time, was immediately struck by the unusual appearance and behavior of the unidentified craft. The object gave a metallic appearance and looked like a huge cigar-shaped object. What was most remarkable, however, was the way the object was moving. It seemed to hover effortlessly, making sudden, erratic maneuvers that Sacconi knew were well beyond the capabilities of any conventional aircraft. Realizing the significance of what he was witnessing, Sacconi quickly reached for his camera and managed to snap several photographs of the mysterious craft before it suddenly accelerated and disappeared from view at an astonishing speed. Sacconi later described the object's departure as like a shooting star. Considering the size of the object and the incredible speed at which it disappeared is absolutely mind-boggling. Upon landing, Sacconi immediately reported the incident to his superiors in the Italian Air Force. But guess what happens? The photographs he had taken were quickly confiscated, and the case was turned over to the Italian government for further investigation. News of the incident soon spread, and it quickly became a major media sensation, both in Italy and internationally. The CIA, which had a long-standing interest in the UFO phenomenon, also took notice and reportedly launched its own investigation into the case. Experts who analyzed the photographs confirmed their authenticity and noted that there were no obvious signs of tampering or hoaxing these photos. No digital manipulation was done either. The object's disc-like shape, metallic appearance, and extraordinary maneuverability were all consistent with numerous other credible UFO sightings. But then this case became highly classified. Although there was strong evidence, the Italian government chose to stay silent about the matter, declining to share any official results. Even Sacconi also underwent thorough questioning by military and intelligence authorities, but was strictly forbidden from talking about the incident publicly. The Maresciallo Sacconi UFO case has since become one of the most well-known and widely discussed incidents in the history of ufology. It is often cited as a prime example of the kind of high-profile, credible UFO sightings that have been reported by military and aviation personnel over the decades. While the Italian government has never officially acknowledged the existence of the UFO, the incident has continued to spark debate among experts, researchers, and the public alike. So, did Maresciallo Sacconi capture remarkable evidence of extraterrestrial entities? Or was it all just a very weird, compelling, elaborated hoax? Well, you decide. The glowing UFO. Before I get into it, if you are new here and enjoy mysterious UFO videos like these, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel because more videos like this are on your way. That said, let's get back to the video. July 18th, 2004, Lombardy Mountains, Italy. A group of hikers were out walking and enjoying the scenic mountain views near the town of Adolo in the Lombardy region of Italy. As they strolled along the trail, something strange in the sky caught their eyes. The hikers quickly took out their cameras to record footage of the bizarre sight unfolding before them. Take a look.
Guarda, perché? Ah, si è diviso, guarda. Oh, uno è volato via.
In the video, 4 mysterious bright, spherical objects can be seen moving together in a tight formation, high above the trees and peaks near the mountain area. At first, the 4 UFOs appear to be slowly drifting over the forested area. But then their movements become even more erratic and baffling. 2 of the glowing orbs suddenly shoot straight upwards at incredible speed, rapidly disappearing from sight by vanishing into the clouds. The remaining 2 UFOs continue their strange aerial dance near the mountains. One orb moves horizontally, while the other rotates and circles around it. Pretty interesting display we are witnessing here, as no conventional aircraft could replicate. As the rotating UFO flew closely near them, the fortunate hikers managed to capture clear, up-close footage showing its spherical shape and brilliant radiance.
Las imágenes muestran de un extraño acontecimiento en una área montañosa de Lombardía, cuando varios objetos en forma de orbes merodeaban los montes del Edolo, cerca de una represa hidroeléctrica en Brescia de Italia.
The hikers also reported that a strange rumbling sound can also be heard emerging from these mysterious glowing orbs. For several more minutes, the two UFOs continue executing their bizarre pattern of horizontal movements mixed with rapid accelerations and strange rotations. Despite its remote mountain location, multiple group members witnessing and recording the UFO event helped rule out potential hoaxes or visual misidentifications. The shocking close-up videos depict a series of true unidentified flying objects, performing maneuvers and speeds that defy explanation using current aviation technology. Finally, the mysterious objects disappear from view, eventually leaving the hikers in complete shock. But without conclusive evidence, this video remains a total mystery. Encounter over oil rig. April 10th, 2022, Gulf of Mexico. While working on an oil rig platform around 130 miles off the coast of the Gulf of Mexico, a crew member captured incredible footage of an unidentified flying object on his cell phone camera. Take a look.
Y'all got a church in y'all hood, man?
The video begins with a small pinkish-white glowing light visible in the distance over the dark ocean waters. As the camera zooms in, the light source takes on a more defined shape, revealing itself to be a solid object with flashing lights. Over the next few moments, the UFO begins moving towards the oil rig in a straight line. As it gets closer, more details become visible. It appears to be some kind of rounded or cylindrical craft, with multiple pulsing pink lights running along its surface. What makes this sighting so bizarre is the UFO's flight characteristics and behavior. It moves with a smooth, controlled hovering motion, unlike any conventional aircraft or drone. The object seems to glide effortlessly closer without visible means of propulsion. As the UFO nears the rig, the person recording the footage becomes unsettled by how large and realistic it appears. According to the videographer's friend who shared the footage online, he claimed the UFO was around 8 miles away when the recording began. Yet it rapidly covered that huge distance while performing clean aerial maneuvers no drone could manage from such a far range. What's even more interesting is that the oil rig was located over 130 miles off the nearest shoreline. At that extreme distance from land, there's no way a radio-controlled drone or other model aircraft could have an operational range to reach the rig's remote location legitimately. Experts analyzing the footage have struggled to identify any distinct flashing light patterns or engine sounds that could explain away the UFO as a conventional aircraft or natural phenomenon. The eyewitness was an experienced oil worker, unlikely to be fooled by something ordinary. With its pulsating pink glow, smooth gliding motion, and impossible distance from land, many researchers consider this Gulf UFO video to be among the most provocative and legitimate pieces of evidence, possibly showing an advanced technology of truly unknown origins. So did the man in the oil rig catch a glimpse of an actual extraterrestrial entity? Well, you decide. Now recently, a video clip of a UFO destroying a military plane was captured on camera, and this video will show the full footage to you. Or you can click on this playlist to check out our other amazing UFO sightings. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification to get notified every time I upload a new video.